Good morning, Danny. It is February 27th. Let's talk about 20-year plans. I think that a 20-year plan is kind of silly. And the reason is very similar as if you were to try to ask me, hey, what's technology going to be like in 20 years? I don't know. Nobody knows. 20 years ago from today, I was 7 years old. 20 years is ridiculous. So what you actually need to think of is like, maybe start with 5. It doesn't matter how small the interval actually is. Things change so rapidly in life that you can't predict things that are 10 years out. By the way, I didn't say any of those 3 things that you mentioned because I didn't want to be a fireman or an accountant. I don't know why that's on the list. I wanted to be an astronaut. And then when I got older, I wanted to be a musician because who doesn't want to be a rock star? And clearly that worked out for me really well. Danny, the reason that I don't talk about politics is because I hate them. I hate politics. To me, you can't really argue politics in any kind of way because everyone's opinion is based on some axiom that they have. For example, people who believe that stem cell research should be banned have the axiom that it's based upon their religion and that life starts at conception. How do I argue as a scientist against that? It's based on their faith. I can argue for all the scientific advances that stem cell research can do, but it doesn't matter to them because the axiom is there and they don't change that. So I see politics as kind of being like, my opinion is correct. No, my opinion is correct. And we don't have any evidence to support our opinions at all unless we're scientists or anyone who actually has evidence behind it. In San Francisco, I wouldn't say that we're pro-gay. What I would say is that we're pro being yourself and expressing yourself. Being gay is not a definition of someone. It is just part of who they are as a person. A lot of my gay friends aren't walking around being like, I'm gay. Look at all the gay things that I do. I support all these gay things. Like, they'd like to get married. They just want the things that everyone else can do. The interesting thing about the whole Arizona debacle is that I don't think anyone actually thought about how would you discriminate against a gay person? Are you asking all of your customers, hey, do you like wieners or do you like vaginas? It's not like you can look at a gay person and be like, hey, you look gay. Or look at a straight person and be like, you look straight. Everybody looks the same. So unless they're currently having sex with a man in the restaurant, in which case that's just a health code violation and they should be kicked out of the restaurant. But unless that's happening, I don't know how you can discriminate against gay people in a restaurant. I'm gonna flat out say that having a warning label on soda is just wrong. It makes no sense. You already have nutritional facts on soda, that's your warning label. There's a sugar content. If it's in the 40s, probably not great for you. The other thing that you said is that it leads to obesity. And the problem I have with you saying that is that it doesn't lead to obesity. You know what does? Consuming more calories than you expend. And for diabetes, it's the same thing. If I drink 200 sodas a day, I'm not going to get diabetes. Well, actually, I probably am because 200 is a bit much. But if I were to drink like 1 a day, I still wouldn't get diabetes just because I drank that 1 soda a day. The worst part about what you said is that you said that you should replace soda with juice. And I'm going to do a little scientific experiment with you to show you the difference between juice sugar content and soda sugar content. Danny, here I have some Dr. Pepper. The serving size is 1 can, which is 7.5 fluid ounces. And in that 1 can, you have 24 grams of sugar. But here's the thing about the sugar content in something like juice. This is just grape juice for basically the same serving size of 8 ounces, so sorry, I'm off by 0.5, but I don't have a soda that's 8 ounces. But in this, you have 38 grams of sugar. Now, I don't know if you know how math works, but 38 is a lot larger than 24. It's 14 grams more. Juice is not better for you just because it's juice and made from a fruit. So everybody, just drink more water. Danny, I will see you tomorrow.